That off, drive it back into him, step over, boost into the space, drop it off again, turn to get the angle, loft it over to him, with a power shot. My word. This is what you can do with Aerial Plus. And that's why it's meta. Today, we're going to be checking out a card I know a lot of people are just going to instantly overlook. However, on closer inspection on this card, he can be really, really utilised within this game's meta. Today, we're going to be checking out none other than Player of the Month, Rasmus Højlund. He's coming in at 6'3", high work rates, 4-star skill moves with a 4-star weak foot, left-footed of course. Position-wise, he can play striker or centre forward. Jumping into the in-game stats, he actually has much more generous finishing than the overall stat would suggest, actually all in the 90s for the key shooting stats for his position. Great base pace. The dribbling's a mixed bag. The reactions, ball control, dribbling are good. The composure, balance, agility could be higher. A lot of people may opt for an engine because of that agility and balance. He also has 98 heading accuracy and then outstanding physicals. As far as the playstyles go, and that's where this card does get interesting, he has power shot, power header, pinged pass, rapid flare, quick step plus, which is very nice for those explosive sprints. And then the main event, the main aspect of this card, he has been given aerial plus. Now, this is a playstyle plus that amongst the pro scene and amongst the top pro players within that pro scene is getting exploited hugely with the likes of Team of the Year HOJLUND, sometimes that striker version of Courtois. Basically, you take a tall player with excellent jumping and heading and aerial plus, and when you put those three things together, you end up with someone that basically will always win the ball in the air. And what it enables you to do is not necessarily score headers, but you're able to play lofted crosses into the box, and you can use these players to always win that header just to knock it down for a shot or to knock it onto another player who can get into more space and score. It's basically like a really fast track way of getting chances in the box, because you can just send it into these players and they can just nod it down, and already you're right in that heart of the final third. It's definitely worth noting chemistry style wise, you could go Hunter, Hawk, Engine, Finisher, Marksman. There's a lot of options with this card. I know a lot of people would instantly go, oh yeah, Engine on this card, and I totally get why. But for me, when I use cards that are kind of bigger in their nature, I never find adding engines makes them feel much more agile. They always feel like a big man. So I just kind of lean into what a card has about it and boost what is already high. So I've run with the Hawk chemistry style just to max out that pace shooting and physical and just get the most out of what I feel this card is all about. This is the team that we're going to be running with. We'll be playing Højlund as the left striker and a set of 4-2-2 custom tactics. If you do want to check those out, there's a link in the description below. Enough yapping from me. Let's jump into some games and see what we can do with this card. Let's get into it. Here is the main man himself. He's obviously got that quick step. You see how it kicked in there as I exploded with the sprint. Lovely little layoff. Work that inside, see what his Travella's like. Oh my word, he hit that with some power. Okay, hopefully get a nice explosive sprint here. I'm going to try and hook that in. Back post, lovely cross, lovely finish. Oh, we didn't want to lose it there, that's for sure. I've completely mistimed that, but it's worked an absolute treat. What you can do with Aerial Plus, and that's why it's meta, because you can hover that ball in the air to him and just slot it away. And honestly, in pro games you see them do this so much in games where they can't get in. Oh, it's a lovely little player lock. Yeah, he's controlled that very well as well. I have no idea how he's found the net there. That's his all day, every day, isn't it? That off, drive it back into him, step over, boost into the space, drop it off again, turn to get the angle, loft it over to him with a power shot. My word. Yeah, fair enough, I'd leave too. A little bit lucky there with the bounce, but we're going to try and make the most of it. He's made a great offensive run there. Oh, good save. Oh my word. What a goal. Might just get in early. You know, I'm just going to whip it. I trust him. I'm actually surprised how well he's hitting it first time with his feet. It's not just the headers. He's excellent. Oh, it's lovely from him. Oh, it's hit the post. There we go. Utilising the aerial plus meta once again. Lofted cross. Knock it down. Shoot. Works a treat. Oh, it's a lovely pass. Oh, it's a lovely pass again. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, lovely little counter-attack there. Feet from him there. Return it. Oh, it's dropped in our favour there. That was a very, very lucky goal, that one. Lovely ball. Oh, it's excellent. Oh, my word. That is clinical. And this guy is gone. Rasmus Højlund's Player of the Month card. As you can see, it's not like a full meta card in the sense that he's going to replace your Mbappe's or anything of that nature, but this aerial plus at 6'3" with decent base stats, high pace, and obviously linkable if you do want to start him. It just gives you another dynamic in the attack. It's another mechanic that you can utilise to your advantage that a lot of people really aren't. And the only players up to this point that you've really been able to do this with are very expensive. So to have an 86 rated squad with an inform SBC player that gives you this sort of ace in your back pocket, I think it's absolutely worth it. Now, I think it's fair to say if you are doing this card and it just fits into your starting 11, you're probably doing it wrong. At this point, we've all got better players than this card. But not many of us, pretty much all of us, don't have a card that has the ability to abuse this aerial plus mechanic. Now, I know there are a couple of cheap options on the market. There's like a Zerky or Xerxes or something of that nature. And I've tried those players, but they have nothing about them at all, in my opinion. But Højlund does. He has that really explosive sprint. He is very good on goal, particularly good with the volleys and stuff as well, which is great for someone that you are crossing it to. If it doesn't end up on his head and ends up at his feet, he is still able to, take advantage of those chances. So, honestly, for an 86 rated squad with an inform, just get him done, put him on your bench, and if you're struggling to score in games, you can bring him on and utilise him to win knockdowns and score you more goals. If you did enjoy the video today, guys, I'll link my player reviews playlist in the description below for you guys to check out, along with the 4-2-2 tactics that I used in today's video. But as always, guys, if you did make it this far in the video, I really appreciate your time. If you did enjoy it, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and turn your bell on. Take care, guys.